The camera recorded what this baby does at night with his dog. It's hard to know exactly how a pet is going to react to a new baby in the family. If their reaction is anything like this pup's, though, you'll know that your bundle of joy has a dedicated fur sibling to grow up with. There are few things on earth stronger than the bond between a child and her dog. Dogs, who are naturally pack animals with instincts to nurture and protect, make amazing family pets and are great companions for kids. One woman knows this from watching her pup and daughter play, and she posted an example of these wonderful moments. Happy couples who are expecting a baby often worry about how their beloved pets will react. Sometimes future parents are even forced to look for a new family for animals, fearing that they can harm the newborn. Fortunately, this rarely happens, and a boxer named Bella once clearly demonstrated that dogs can make an excellent company for babies. When little Melina first came home from the hospital, her parents were very worried about how Bella, their dog, would accept her. In the end, they decided to leave Melina in the crib and just see what happens. It soon became clear that there was nothing to worry about. Bella immediately made it clear that she would be able to become a reliable support and a good friend to the young cutie. This is clear evidence of the possibility of interspecies friendship. Melina's parents even managed to capture it on camera. The dog and baby are best friends, and Bella follows Melina everywhere. Melina's parents wrote on YouTube, "Bella sleeps in her room most nights and is the first to alert us when she's upset." Dog behavior being what it is, we can't know for sure exactly what Bella's motivation is when she hears the baby's noises. But maybe she's just saying, "Hey, that little human thing is making noises again, and I'm trying to get some sleep. It's time for you to put her in the car seat and drive around for a half hour." The recording shows baby Melina, who lies on her back and sleeps. Bella is sitting next to her on the bed, exactly where a real guard should sit. We're going to give Bella the benefit of the doubt here. We're not behaviorists. We don't read dog body language that well. Some dogs howl along with sirens, so why shouldn't at least one dog cry along with babies? What's that saying? Laugh and the whole world laughs with you, but when the baby cries, go get mom and dad. They have opposable thumbs and superpowers. Also food. The two of them are too cute. One of the parents then lifts Melina's blanket and she wakes up, suddenly finding herself deprived of warmth and comfort. Of course, after that she starts to cry, but then events take a completely unexpected turn. Bella jumps up on her paws and stands in the middle of the room and begins to cry along with the baby. It seems that she seriously intends to draw the attention of parents to her daughter because it is obvious that she needs help. From the sounds that Bella makes, it's clear that she is really worried about the child and wants someone to take care of her. The dog howls to support the baby and let her know that she's not alone. Instead of becoming jealous or afraid of the new family member, Bella immediately became attached to her. She is very reluctant to leave her post by the bed and always remains on guard, guarding the sleep and peace of the precious little girl. This video is several years old, but Melina's mom claims that her daughter and Bella are still close friends. "Boxers are known to be protectors of children," said viewer at Bayband Australia. "When our babies were born, they all got a boxer so they could grow up together. Best friends for life. If that isn't just the sweetest thing, we don't know what is. Dogs truly are man's best friend." People in the comments couldn't believe how adorable this moment is. One viewer, at Josie Rankin 37, said, "OMG, this is just so freaking adorable and cute. It's so sweet to see the both of them together. What cuties." Another person, at AprilDB1015, commented, "OMG, I put my hand on my heart when Bella rolled over and put her head on Paisley's lap. That was unbelievably sweet." Others were happy to see that Bella and Paisley had such a strong relationship with each other. TikTok user, at Delbert Buenoflor 24, noted, "Growing up with dogs is a wonderful experience in life." And another user, at CL Keithler, said, "This made my day. Best friends playing and loving each other. There truly is no relationship like the one between a family dog and the young kids." We're so happy to see Bella providing love, laughter, and protection for Paisley during her childhood. Despite the fact that Melina has grown up a lot, Bella does not leave her single step. sleeps in her room, and warns her parents if something is wrong with her. Well, Melina willingly repays her care with sweets. It seems that dogs have a unique bond with babies. Seeing dogs fall in love with their human babies is one of the most adorable things to experience in life. We already know that dogs are adult humans' best friends, but seeing how they take their older sibling duties on so seriously is an entirely different level. A TikToker who dedicates her entire profile to her dogs, Winston and Doug, goes viral, often for the adorable antics her two golden retrievers get into. Goldens are known for their sweet tempers and extreme drive to please their humans, so it's no surprise that these sweet pups are already TikTok famous. Recently, however, the TikToker shared a video of the moment when the two dogs met their human baby's sister for the first time, and you couldn't possibly foresee such cuteness. The two pups were wagging their tails so hard you'd think they'd break. They were piling over the doggy fence to get a close look at their new tiny sibling. The baby was itty-bitty, and the dog seemed so large compared to her, but they were so extremely gentle, giving her kisses and sniffs. One of the dogs ducks out for a second and comes back with one of his toys in his mouth, trying to offer it to the little baby. The precious moments instantly went viral and brought many tears of cuteness to many viewers' eyes. Already the best big brothers. That was about a year ago already, but the video was only recently shared on TikTok. If you scroll just a little down the profile, you can see how the siblings do now as the baby grows. The two dogs are still extremely gentle with their baby sister and love to play with her. The baby girl always makes sure her pup siblings have a ball or stick to play with and love to give them cuddles and kisses. There's nothing that'll come between the bond these two share. Another beautiful relationship shows how deeply bond dogs with babies. Sarah Haggerty and Aaron Shaw of Perth, Australia, have their hands full raising two daughters, Layla, 1, and 10-month-old Ruby Shaw, along with their 4 Samoyed dogs, Arthur, Aurora, both 5, and Shimmer and Sebastian, both 1. But they wouldn't have it any other way. The young girls have lived with the dogs since they were born, and Haggerty says Aurora and Arthur even taught Layla to walk. Layla went straight from laying to walking, no crawling in between, the proud mom tells People. She'd slide over to them and pull herself up onto them while they were laying. From there, she'd start pushing herself up into the standing position. Once she mastered standing while holding onto them, Aurora and Arthur would slowly and gently pace forward. She would follow along, leaning near the top of their backs, she adds. Aaron and Sarah, dog groomers, welcomed Arthur and Aurora into their family 5 years ago, and about a year later took in Fonzie, an 8-year-old rescue Samoyed, she says. Fonzie was in poor health when he was rescued and passed away shortly after, leaving the dog-loving couple devastated. Their dog crew grew larger soon after, though. When Sarah was pregnant with Layla in 2016, Sarah's partner and breeder surprised her with Shimmer and Sebastian, and the mom-to-be just couldn't turn the pups away. Sarah is an expert dog trainer and says she had no qualms about starting a family with 4 large dogs in the family's 4-bedroom home. I never planned on having so many, she says. Bringing a new pup into the house isn't a problem if the training and effort is put into it. We know our dogs' temperaments and have never had to worry about them with kids. And all seems to be going well. Sarah says Layla and Ruby love the dogs and have learned how to properly play with the animals. Of course, we're always watching them, and sometimes we do tell the girls, leave Arthur now, and they listen straight away, the mom tells People. They learned quickly that they need to respect the pup's space also. The dogs absolutely love children. She's close with Aurora. They'll fall asleep together, just sit and watch movies together, Sarah says of her oldest daughter. Layla can lay on her for a long period of time. Layla will just eat her fruit and pass a piece to Aurora after she's finished with a piece of her own. They just enjoy each other's company. As for Ruby, Sarah says the little girl isn't as close with the dogs as her big sister, but the pups still comfort her when she cries, bringing her toys and laying by her. Sarah shares the family's adventures and photos on their Instagram page. The Samoyed siblings posting adorable moments between the dogs and the kids, and despite all the action, Sarah says the home is very relaxed. The girls are more stressful than the pups have ever been. Just as they're still so young, she says, it's really not that rowdy. The pups play outside for hours and tire themselves out, or maybe rowdy is now normal to me. A good brother. Meet Jackson and Ludo, a 2-year-old boy and his faithful pup who are pretty much joined at the hip. In fact, not a day has gone by in which the two are apart. During the day, Jackson and Ludo can usually be found playing games or going on some little adventures. Where one of them is, the other is bound to be there too. But when night falls and it comes time to sleep, Jackson and Ludo's bond is even easier to see. When Jackson was old enough to sleep soundly on his own, he moved into his very own bedroom. There, Laycock decided to set up a nanny cam in order to keep tabs on him, though she soon discovered she wasn't the only one doing so. Footage from the camera revealed that Ludo would always stroll into Jackson's room throughout the night to make sure his favorite little boy was cozy and safe. He does it every night. Laycock was touched by the dog's show of devotion. She's always keeping a close eye on Jackson, too, witnessing this nightly routine with Ludo in the process. It really is lovely to see him do, especially as it's not something that he's been trained to do, she said. He just does it on his own. Clearly, Ludo is driven by love. Jackson is in good hands and paws. His friendship with Ludo is one that will no doubt last a lifetime. And their mom rests a little easier, too, knowing that the pup is so devoted.